Welcome to Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today, we're here with Mr. A, and we're gonna enjoy some wings. We are excited and thrilled that you're here. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And first of all, welcome to San Juan Hills High School.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm excited.
All right, we're thrilled to have you here. And before we dive into some of these amazing wings that I cooked up this morning, share with us a little bit about your epic journey of becoming a Costco super fan.
Wow. Okay, so we're going there right off the bat. Costco is huge in my family. I was growing up. I used to go to Costco when it was Price Club. We would do their weekend trips to grocery shopping there. As I got older, I started realizing just how great the prices were at Costco and the quality of their food. And then after I got married, their return policy was second to none. You can shop with ease of comfort without worrying about oh my God, do I need the receipt? This isn't working anymore, what can I do? So I love Costco from top to bottom.
Absolutely. And what was one of the most unique or craziest Costco's that you've ever been to around the world? Tell us a couple of the ones that you've even visited internationally, I believe.
Yeah, so that was one of the fun things that if we don't go out of our way, but if we have the opportunity, because we like to take a major trip every summer, if we're in the area and we see a Costco, we always try to stop by, my wife and I and my daughter now. Japan was the most interesting one we've ever been to. The food there, they had a pizza there that you could buy that had like octopus and squid on it, stuff like that. It was just really interesting.
Well, I'll be definitely saying my prayers for you as we drive by and I see the long line on Saturday, because I'm assuming you get your gas at Costco too. And I always think to myself, those people are such warriors. But hey, let's start off in some of this beautiful heat here.
I'm looking forward to it.
Our first wing, as you can see, this is a garlic flavor, and this comes in a Scoville level of about 15,000. So let's go ahead and dig in. Cheers.
All right, cheers. Very nice.
That's got a subtle flavor. Someone told me that you're an absolute amazing gamer. What type of console do you use? Are you an Xbox? Are you a PS player? Tell us a little bit about your gaming knowledge.
So I do enjoy gaming. I don't get to do as much as I used to because, every time I've gone up in administration, it just gets busier and busier. I game on a PS5.
Okay.
My game of choice that I always go to, I'll try to find 20 minutes every night to kind of fit this in, is FIFA.
FIFA super fan. I've heard your skills are legendary.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I am a Division I 5-star FIFA player.
Can you take us back to one of your proudest FIFA gaming moments?
Yeah, so this goes back to 2017 FIFA. I was getting destroyed by my friends all the time because we used to do like a game night with the boys, and I'd get destroyed by my friends all the time. And one of them just casually said, "Look, if you want to get better, you just got to play online. Play people online, you'll get better." So it kind of clicked, and I started playing more online sessions, and then it literally took about a year and a half, because with FIFA they have divisions. As you get better, you go lower divisions, right? I got stuck on Division 3 or 2 for the longest time, and then I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago, I finally broke through and I got into Division 1.
Nice.
So now I fluctuate between 1 and 2 all the time, but it's very therapeutic.
What's your all-time go-to team?
Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Die-hard Bayern fan.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Well, hey, we're at this point now where we can kind of step up the heat a little bit. We're moving into the medium level. Again, this flavor is going to be a little bit of habanero, and we're going to step up the heat a little bit here. So let's go ahead and step up to number 2, and cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let's see how this one goes.
So this one's for the hands, that one's for the face, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yep, this one definitely.
Don't mix the two.
Don't mix the two. A little bird came in and told me a little bit about some Thanksgiving traditions that your family has. And in fact, they mentioned the word boy band. And one of the boy bands, one of my favorites, in fact, is NSYNC.
Yeah.
Take us through one of your Thanksgiving "Bye Bye Bye" renditions, and where did this tradition come apart? And who's the best dancer in your family?
All right, so what happens is we'll go to Vegas for my wife has family in Vegas. They do this giant Thanksgiving party every year. About 30 to 40 people are here all the time. It's all family, very close family on her side, and I'm very close to all of them. But I think a few years ago they started doing karaoke, and it was a competition. Like they had a prize for whoever had the best like rendition of karaoke. And one of my wife's cousins said, "Look, us 4 gentlemen should get up there and do Bye Bye Bye." It's become tradition every year. That's our go-to song that we do. We've never won karaoke, so there's that. But you know, I think we do a good job.
And I heard there's one family member that's a really good dancer. Who's that? Is that you?
No, definitely not.
Are you leading it?
It-
Or who's Justin in the karaoke rendition?
So that's one of my wife's cousins, Russell. He's a really good dancer.
Okay, so Russell's the dancer.
Yeah, Russell's the dancer.
Well, perfect. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Any chance that you guys will maybe take us to the professional level? Maybe do a little skit for here at San Juan Hills for us next year?
I tried to get our admin team to do Battle of the Bands. We'd do a lip sync version, but I don't think they were on board with that yet. We'll get there. We'll get there though.
Well, we'll definitely see.
Wow.
And let's go on and take a look at number 3 now. We're starting to get a little bit hotter now. We're going to the Quadruple X Reserve. And just to give a little shout out, Melinda's hot sauce was graciously provided by one of our science teachers, Mr. Humphreys. He's clinically tested all this to be safe for Principal's stomach. So we should be good to go today. But let's jump into number 3. Definitely you're gonna feel the kick go a little bit higher, so be prepared.
Right.
There's some milk here for you and some water, but again, watch your eyes.
Is that full milk or 2%? What are we looking at?
That's full milk.
Full milk.
That'll give you the coating that you need on your stomach.
Thank
all
you.
right,
Cheers.
Here we go. Cheers. All right.
If you notice, I'm going down to 1 bite each now. It's getting hot.
It is. It definitely is. Well, let's switch gears real quick.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead? Let's switch your gears to hockey. Roller hockey in high school, and your love for ice hockey. And go ahead and just share with our audience out here. Take us back to this picture. Where were you? How old were you? Who were you playing for? And tell us a little bit about your experience.
All right, so that was our high school team. Back in 2000, they didn't have hockey was not a CIF sport. I don't think it is right now either for most places, but we partnered with about 30 different schools, and this was all student driven, and we developed the hockey club with 30 different schools, tournaments and everything. It was really great. But that's me from my high school years at Canyon High School down in Anaheim Hills.
Okay.
I want to say I was maybe a junior or senior actually in that picture if it got in the yearbook. But that was our hockey team. We did fairly well. We would finish in the top 5 of the 30 teams, so it wasn't too bad. But grew up playing hockey all my life. Played it all the way up until pretty much my daughter was born. It's just very time consuming, so I kind of had to transition to different sporting hobbies.
What was one of your unforgettable hockey game moments that you were ever a part of, or whether you're playing or cheering?
Yeah. So playing was when we did finally win the championship. We won in overtime. I got the goal for that one, so that was really
excellent.
Fun. Yeah, that was
awesome.
Fun.
Congrats.
Thank you. But to be a part of that had nothing to do with me, I got to sit glass when the Ducks won the Stanley Cup, and the Ducks are my favorite team.
Okay.
And we sat glass for that game, and it was incredible. Game 6, I'll never forget it. Beat Ottawa Senators, and that night after they do the whole celebration, bring out the cup and everything, they're interviewing Teemu Selanne down there on the ice, one of my favorite players of all time. And we were behind there celebrating, and we were on ESPN, so it was kind of cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you still have that, the recording of it?
No.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. That must have been amazing. Well, it's time for us to step up to the next level. We're getting up here in the Scoville level, probably around 250,000.
Oh my goodness.
So definitely you're gonna feel your heat a little bit. I know I can feel the heat on my skin, on my forehead a little bit. So
what was this one at?
This was probably about 100,000.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, this is gonna be about double as hot.
Okay.
And so let's jump right into it.
All right,
Cheers.
don't think about it.
All right. So this is like the championship hockey wing right here. Oh yeah. That definitely.
Yeah, that one's hitting.
That one's gonna take you to the next level. Now, getting into another area of food that I find absolutely amazingly interesting is share your passion for pizza making and explain here to the audience, what exactly is this? Where is this? I want to visit there. I'd like to make reservations for here tonight.
Well, that's my backyard.
Okay.
So I do have a legit pizza oven in my backyard. One of my dreams one day, maybe when I retire or something like that, is to open up a pizza shop.
Okay.
My team at my other site, when I was a guidance assistant principal, my team made that for me for a gift. It was one of the coolest things I've gotten. I value that little sign there and the logo that they created for me. But I love making pizzas because there's a science to it. There's a hydration level that you try to hit and a style that you try to hit with specific ingredients. And my whole perspective on pizza changed when I traveled to Italy 5 years ago now, and I had a Neapolitan style pizza in Italy. Yep, it was life-changing. I now am consistently making a 72% hydration dough out of my pizza dough using the double fine zero tipo flour. San Marzano tomatoes, you make the sauce from scratch. Cooks literally in about 90 seconds in a 900-degree oven. So it is something I try to do like at least twice a month, once or once every 3 weeks if I can. Family loves the pizza and it's a lot of fun. If
the king and queen were coming over from England to have pizza at your house, what pizza are you gonna make for them? What's your go-to?
So the margarita is always the classic, right? That's the one where you almost make that so that everyone can judge your pizza versus everyone, because that's the most consistently one. I do like to do something with spicy honey on it now, but you do have to put a meat if you do that. So
sure.
Some kind of Italian sausage on there with the spicy honey is a really good one as well. And there's a goat cheese and spicy honey one that I do as well that I like as well. But the margarita is probably the most classic one that I can go to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Having family in Argentina, they take their pizzas very seriously too. So a lot of Italian influence down there. And I myself just had my first pepperoni honey drizzle pizza from 10 Mile. Absolutely amazing. I'm addicted. I can't say it. Any chance that you can throw together a gluten-free crust? Have you ever tried that? Is it
I
something?
have not.
It's definitely tricky, but let me know. I'll be ordering one as soon as we finish this meeting here. Mr. A, we're at the point now where we're going to jump into this last one. This is called the last dab, and traditionally here on Hot Ones Special Edition, Principals Edition, we want to make sure that we get the full effect. Again, this is the ghost pepper wing sauce. Ooh. Just absolutely amazing, great taste. We offer to go ahead and just give yourself a last dab if you'd like to. It's just tradition. If you'd like to, go ahead. You're a hockey player, so I figured you'd say yes. You like punishment, but again, I want to just thank you so much for this opportunity to kind of get to know you a little bit more. But let's go ahead and enjoy this. I got a few more questions for you, but I want to make sure we get this one before the sweat starts rolling down my brow.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Wow.
That is definitely a little warm. All right. That's called the last dab.
Yeah.
But here we are, Sina, at the final wing. On the rise, your dream of mobile pizza shop has inspired many. If you had to sell us on your pizza concept in just one sentence, tell everybody out here in Stallionville and SJHHSville, what exactly is your concept when it comes to making pizzas?
The best way to explain it for me is, yes, that is one of my dreams, a mobile pizza shop where it's almost like a food truck pizza vendor, right? The best way I explain it to everyone is if you close your eyes, take a bite of this pizza, you will think you're in Italy. And that's all I can say.
Great. Wow. Well, hey, again, it's been an absolute amazing opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. And before we wrap up, any final thoughts or shout outs to your fellow Costco enthusiasts, FIFA rivals, or your pizza lovers out there? And share with us, what are some of your plans during the holidays with your family this year?
Yeah, no, I mean, for all the fellow Costco, FIFA, pizza lovers, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anyone tell you it's not appropriate or good or whatever that is. So just enjoy it. For holidays, we will be, like I said, for Thanksgiving, we're in Vegas. My wife has family. For the winter break, we are traveling to New York for that, so we're looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, safe travels, and thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Great.
Yeah, my mouth's on fire.
My mouth's on fire too.
Yeah, maybe that'll help. My heartbeat's going fast too. I feel like it just ran. Okay.
You got a little chin sweat going too.
Oh, I bet. I can feel it under here. All right.